Oh, they got some special music for tonight too.
Oh.
You hear any of that?
A fast country jig. I mean, extremely fast. They forgot about us. Nobody wants to come and see us.
Yeah, it was kind of a short notice.
You need to stay on top of that.
See, and this is something that's like made for you. This is all about you tonight. That's why I had to include you. I couldn't do it later.
Moi. Moi. Hi, Mama Bear.
How's work, Bam?
It's there.
All right, let me lower the seat a little bit. There, that's better.
It's there. So why is this all about moi? Wouldn't have anything to do with come in Tokyo back here.
Is this what you're doing? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm milking a cow. Hello, Kelly. I decided to make myself a little like ghost-like, so everybody can see what I have going on behind me.
That looked like somebody we know.
Well, Normal Cheatski's Lies tagged me in a post, and then of course, I just get like her tagging somebody else. I'm like, what the hell is this all about? So I had to go view the original post, of course. So after I spent an hour reading all the comments, I'm like, oh, Crooked Tits is no longer crooked anymore. She got them fixed.
Allegedly.
But no more Cheatski's Lies said that Vanessa must have took what I said about her tits being crooked to heart, because evidently she had a boob job.
Allegedly.
Yeah, supposedly.
I mean, it's confirmed in some areas of the valley, not 1,000% confirmed in others. So we're just saying allegedly.
Well, if she did get a boob job, that two-letter word is so big, I hope her tits, her tatas, are just so big she can't see past them.
I don't know. Maybe it was a reduction. Maybe it was a reduction.
They're even more crooked now.
Maybe it was a reduction.
She didn't have anything to reduce. Got a couple of mosquito bites.
I mean,
maybe that's why they were crooked, because they were mosquito bites. Hello, Chris. Hello, Kelly.
So this is going to be a quick one because I've got a interview at 8 p.m. tonight, which is in less than an hour. But looking at some of the antics, I don't know. I don't know what's been going on with her. She's been offline, taking her page offline, deactivating, right? Deactivating and then reactivating and then deactivating. And then she'll go live and then she'll deactivate.
Well, some of the comments I read said that she got some sort of a settlement from an insurance situation, like she got hurt at work or something. And
no, she got hurt at. There was an accident between her and some kind of a truck. It was an accident, and apparently it was not her fault. So she got allegedly got some kind of settlement from that.
Yeah, that or she could have just sucked a whole lot of cock.
I didn't say that.
No, you didn't. I did. I said she could have.
Bam, it's not after 10 o'clock, so it's
What do you, cock-a-doodle-doo. Okay, it's a rooster. She's gonna grab that by its neck, twirl it around, and had chicken for dinner. You don't know. Hi, Dee Dee.
I'll just leave that right there. I'm not even gonna touch that one.
So yeah, and then I heard that she was considering a tummy tuck too.
Oh, maybe she did. Who knows? Because she went live earlier. And she was covered. Well, you assume head to toe, but she was covered up to here with some kind of blanket.
Okay.
According to the clips that were sent to me. And then she had some kind of a wrap under her here, all the way tied up at the top of her head.
Oh, so maybe she had a little bit of liposuction done in the neck.
But wouldn't there be like bruising if there was lipo done here? Because they know they take that thing and they go.
Yeah, they do. And I don't think they can actually do liposuction in neck. I think they actually have to, and I don't know, I'm guessing. I think they actually have to like make some incisions and actually suck some fat out of your neck, and they can't do that like they're. I think it's a more precision type situation in the neck. What's up, eyeballs?
I hate this multi-something factor.
Well, now, okay, so you get an insurance settlement. The first thing you do is get a boob job. Don't you think you would have hired an attorney to deal with all your situations? And maybe got your kids some food and some clothes and stuff like that? I mean, why do we got to think about ourselves right from the get-go? I mean, did the comment of crooked tits really do that much damage to her?
Did it?
Did it? That the first thing she's got to think about is getting a boob job?
So I think what's going to happen is we're going to get through this video, and I know Bam's got to get up early, so he can't be here all night, but I'll come back after the interview and we will continue with this thing. I forgot.
Yeah, I got to get up at the crack ass of dawn.
Any other fallback or any other updates from your gas station job? Did they ever come back and say, come back?
No.
No, that's done. Done deal.
Yeah, and I'm more than okay with that.
History.
Yeah.
And why
I did get a bill in the mail today for my nebulizer that I thought the insurance paid for, and evidently they didn't. How can you not cover a nebulizer? I mean, how can you not cover a nebulizer?
Yeah. Hey, if anybody wants to share it on Facebook, this is a YouTube only thing. So I just shared it right now. That's what I was spending a few minutes doing.
So I have a bill for $495 for a nebulizer.
$495.
Yeah.
For one little bottle of that stuff, or for the whole mask kit, or what is it?
Oh, no, this is for the actual unit. The medicine's covered by the insurance. The unit itself is not. Makes no sense to me.
No, it doesn't.
None whatsoever. But, if I would have known that my insurance wasn't going to pay for it, I would have said, keep the goddamn thing. Well, no, probably not, because I need it to live.
Yeah. And do you still need it?
Yeah, I still use it.
Yeah. All right. So welcome to the premiere episode of What's in the Water.
What is in the water? What flavor of water do we have tonight?
Oh, well, if you saw the little graphic for the program, I don't think you want to taste that water. Here, look at all this.
Yeah, I know that there's a lot. There's a lot there. There's a lot there.
And I'll do a better one for next time. This was just a quick something I put together. So,
buttons.
without further to do, let's get this show on the road.
Yes, let's.
And
How long
remember,
is the video?
one of the 30 minutes, something like that.
Okay.
One of the last times that we covered some of her, was Bam going live with her, and he told her to her face live, Bam and her only.
Yeah.
He called her crooked tits, or she had crooked tits.
I said, you and your crooked tits.
And I don't know, maybe she went. Maybe, do you think she said, "Holy crap, I think I do have crooked tits"?
Well, you know, she was speechless after I said it. I think I said something about, I seen the video of her smoking crack, her and her crooked tits, and she was speechless.
Yep, I remember. Is you ready?
I'm ready.
I made myself known when important things are happening that I think are important. I created the show to survive out loud. And I talk about some things that I think are interesting. I'll show you some things that have worked for me, that are, quirky little things that have worked for me, and maybe they might work for you. Whatever it might be. I still have to show you the little thing that I got that boils water like so fast. Okay. All right. No.
So just wondering, any idea what that thing could be? Is under her going over
It's
on
got
her head?
it's some sort of compression garment. So evidently she did have something done to her neck, because after you have any type of plastic surgery, they give you a compression garment to wear. And I'm speaking from personal experience.
I believe you.
So they give you this compression garment to keep, and you have to wear it for, depending on what surgery is. I mean, when I had my boob job done, had them removed, I had to wear it for 8 weeks, and all it does is keep everything where it's supposed to be, so it doesn't fall or slide or anything, or droop.
No,
right.
let's not. This is just, please believe me, this is nothing to worry about. This is here by choice. This is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
This was a live from today, earlier today.
Okay.
So the hate pages are going crazy because they have no idea about the truth of anything. They're just speculating because everything's allegedly, right? So if I can remember some of the things that I just read right now, because they're barely talking about it, right? Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's because of that jaw thing that she does. Remember what she's been doing with her jaw lately?
Thank y'all. So this video is to
Can barely understand her.
kind of cancel out what some of the hate pages are saying. And then that hateful lady that's running for mayor, Ofelia Moreno, what business is it of hers what I do with my body? That's my business. It's not her business. She needs to worry about her campaign that she's not going to win. Just like she said that everything I lost, I'll never get again.
Yeah, I don't think that Ophelia's the head peacock running for mayor of Raymondville. Personally, I don't think she wants to win necessarily. I don't think she cares. I just think she's there to have fun and cause a ruckus between the candidates and enjoy what's going on. That's what I think.
And some people do run just to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and I think if she
I'm
does
not
get
saying
in,
that she's one of them that does that, but in the past, in some elections in my local area, there's been people who run just to, for lack of a better saying, be an asshole.
Yeah, or just swing a vote to a certain candidate, or take votes away from a certain candidate.
Yeah.
That happens all the time. But you know what? She's having fun, so more power to her. And that'll be interesting to see how that turns out. All right.
She'll never win anything that she wants. So why is she worried about my body? All right. Okay.
All right.
So there's that.
I have not seen the MH thing yet. I have not yet, but I will.
Where should I begin? Okay, first of all,
Breakfast Club.
somebody on the hate pages was saying, and I can get my computer right now, but I don't want to, but I can do it later. I'll just turn it around on you guys. And it's that same husband and wife from the video from the other day. They're now all on the hate pages. And then the hater that I dealt with last year, that Christy, whatever her name is, same thing on there. They're the only ones commenting.
Christy. Kristen,
So,
maybe?
here we go. I'm going to try to remember. It's because I'm trying to read what it is that I read right now. Because somebody said, go look to see what they're saying about you. And I said, okay. First of all, the people that know what I'm, anything that I'm going through or whatever, the people that need to know, they know. And it's nobody who runs a hate page that needs to know. And it's nobody that's running for mayor of Raymondville that needs to know. Nobody. At all. No. I'm still here. I've never gotten anything done on my face. Nothing. I've never gotten anything like that. Okay? Y'all, this is here because I wanted to be here. This is going to be a good thing. I promise you. This is going to be a good thing. Don't worry. I am, but thank you for the prayers. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And I do need them because I am in pain. I really am.
Well, good for you.
But, okay. So I'm trying to figure out who violated some HIPAA guidelines.
Oh, so she is confirming she had some kind of work done.
Because the only way that the hate pages can be saying something like that is if somebody violated HIPAA guidelines. And I don't think that business wants to go down for the violation of those guidelines. No.
Business.
That's the first thing. Right? That's the first thing. These are my freckles, right? I turned the light on. Okay. Second of all, there's a lot of people yapping and bumping their gums. Did I say hello?
Hey,
hello.
but on
This
the
is
bright
Vanessa
side, you
here,
can
the
legally
Nothing
get
Much Means
high.
Live here in the Real
You can
World
legally
Podcast.
take your pain pills.
Thank you.
What kind of pain
Thank
pills
you.
would that be,
Thank
by the
you.
way?
I don't know. It depends on how much work she actually done. And when I had surgery, they actually
If somebody wants to
numbed
offer
me, and I was numb for a week, so I really didn't have a lot of pain.
to pay for
And they just
anything
gave me
for
some hydrocodone number 5s for pain.
it's their
But
money.
I didn't have any pain the whole
Not
entire
mine.
time I was numb.
So on the people on the hate pages saying, and y'all better start recording this because I'm going to deactivate right after this. Okay?
Neck lift.
All right? You're not going to be able to watch it later
$6,000.
after work. I'm sorry about that, okay? I'm just here to dispel these rumors. Okay? So if somebody wants to give me money, not give me money, but give me a gift, right? That's their money. It's not my money. I can't tell another human being what to do with their money. Okay. All right. Yanni Marie, on the hate pages.
So if it matters,
She
there
won't
is
even do for her children.
confirmation.
My first
Get
child
it work
support
done.
payment is not due till June.
What exactly? I'm not sure.
It's not. I was owed $4,000 in child support.
So
If you cannot figure out why that matters, that's okay. Due till June. Yanni Marie on the hate pages. She won't even do for her children. My first child support payment is not due till June. It's not. I was owed $4,000 in child support.
This is too freaking weird.
she owes $4,000 in child support, and just 2, 3, 4 months ago, whatever it was, the judge.
No, she said, "Can you start my payments, but not till June or something like that?"
Well, the judge just said, "Well, you have to pay for this divorce or whatever." When her ex took her to court, you have to pay for that, his attorney, and everything else. And she said she couldn't afford it. Well, now all of a sudden, here we're having our tits done and we're having our neck done and we're paying cash for it. I really hope the judge notices and go, "Hey, what the fuck?"
If you cannot figure out why that matters, that's okay. That's fine too. Would I?
And I know it's going to come out at some point. That why do we care that she had a procedure done or that she has? I don't care. I don't give a crap. I'm just
I don't
passing
care.
it on
I
to
mean, I
everybody who
think
wants
it's
to
kind of
watch.
funny that, but you owe $4,000 in child support. You couldn't pay that off, but you can go get a $6,000 neck lift and a $3,000 boob job or whatever. If you did get a boob job
Or something, right?
Yeah.
Would I want any?
I think your
help
kids
that
are
I
more
get
important
to
than your
go
tits.
To my legal fees? Yes, I absolutely would. I would love that. Right? But I cannot tell people what to do with their money. That's their money.
No, but you can't tell them what to do with it, but you can do something with it, right? You can decide what you're going to do with it. And yeah, whatever you do here, I don't care. I'm just critiquing, commenting, because it's all, what's that word again? Satire.
Well, I think,
commenting.
yeah, commentating. I think her kids are more important than whatever the hell she had done with herself here, because this right here says, "Hey, look at me. I'm a selfish little see you next Tuesday. And I'm going to do whatever the F I want to. And I don't give a rat's ass about my kids."
Their money. Right? Okay. If you guys are barely tuning in, this video is to dispel the rumors about some of these hateful people that are saying these things. And then they took a little like a screen video of one of my videos that they say, that's why she's deleting her. I'm archiving them. They're all there. So that when you try, and I said it in the video, when you try to take my words out of context, all I have to do is unarchive the video and show how messy you are.
Oh, is that all you have to do?
With your web of lies about me.
And by the way, I want to mention the video was downloaded by someone else, not by me. This is the stream courtesy of The Ultimate Deception. I'm sure you guys have heard of that page. I know you have.
No.
Bam, have you heard of it?
I've heard of it.
Yep.
And a person like Yanni Marie, who has been in the inbox of so many people, and thank y'all so much for sending me those screenshots and being willing to testify in a court of law. Thank you so much. If I have the kind of money that these people claim that I suddenly have, believe me, Yanni Marie would have been served a long time ago. So would have all those people with the hate pages. Do not discount that I will not one day get that help soon. Don't discount that. Don't discount that. Because remember, if people want to help me, I cannot make them do what they want with their money. It's their money. It's not the people on the hate pages didn't work for that money. The people on the hate pages didn't toil for that money. Right? So.
So did she just say that
There's
some
that.
fan bought her this neck
Some
lift
lady
and boob
I wish
job?
I had my computer
what she
right
said?
here so I would turn it around. Marie would have been served a long time ago. Lies about me. And a person like Yanni Marie, who has been in the inbox of so many people, and thank y'all so much for sending me those screenshots and being willing to testify in a court of law. Thank you so much. If I had the kind of money that these people claim that I suddenly have, believe me, Yanni Marie would have been served a long time ago. So would have all those people with the hate pages. Do not discount that I will not one day get that help soon. Don't discount that. Don't discount that. Because remember, if people want to help me, I cannot make them do what they want with their money. It's their money. It's not the people on the hate pages didn't work for that money. The people on the hate pages didn't toil for that money. Right? So
that's what you're saying there, right there. She's saying that, well, somebody paid for it, but I didn't make them pay for it.
My computer right here, so I would turn it around on the hate pages.
Well, why would you give somebody a neck lift and a boob lift?
Look at her complexion. You can tell that the drugs are really taking, a toll on her. What's wrong with my complexion? What's wrong with it? These are freckles. That's a lunar. A mole. Thank goodness. So there's that. If anything, my skin is getting better in every way because I've changed up my facial routine.
Marshall Applewhite, welcome to the broadcast. I thought you were up in space
She's
somewhere.
deleting videos, which I'm not. I'm archiving them. Christopher Baker, I don't even know why you are in the equation, why you were putting anybody down. But, you have what you have. You are how your mind is. And, I'll pray for you. Right? What else? Oh, what happened to the birthmark on my nose? It's there. You see? It's right there.
Sorry, Chuck.
It gets taken off every 6 months. Every 6 to 9 months, maybe. Right? My daughter has the same one. It's a red strawberry one.
Wish must have nose job done because it looks more piggish now.
It's still there.
I got you.
So they took that last video that I archived when I said, and I literally said that when those haters, a man and a wife who share Facebook, again, they're white folks that don't like me. And again, on this same post on the hate
Marshall,
pages,
go to
there's my
YouTube
stalker,
or
John
Facebook,
Allen,
I guess, and look up
same thing.
the
Always the same
BT
people all the time.
Chronicles.
Always. Right? I cannot wait for the law to deal with them.
Hey, Naya, leave me alone. Martha Martinez, West Texas
especially
Queen
Yanni
Bee,
Marie.
Kate,
She don't even do it for her
Robin,
kids.
what up?
They-
Chuck is in the house.
I'm not allowed.
The bomb.
I can't.
Hey, Nadia.
That's Victor Tom
What do we do?
Chronicles, Marshall. Victor Tom.
Lucy, Kelly,
What do I want to do?
Dee
Right? It's not
Dee,
even any of your business, Yana Marie.
and of course Kelly.
Real.
Hi, of course, is in the house.
You're lucky that you haven't been served
I'm not
Carol.
monetizing. What up?
for all the stuff that you're saying about me. That isn't true.
Chris Suarez, what
Both
up?
on a public
I missed
platform
anybody? I apologize.
and in people's
I got you.
inboxes that are willing to testify and give affidavits that yes, it was your profile
Affidavits.
that sent that to them.
I've only got this on YouTube, so if you want to share it, please feel free.
Right?
Right?
Right? RIOGHT.
Hi, Naya.
Right? They hate it when I say that. Right? What else can I say?
Hey, Carol. Escobar, Chris, what up?
Yeah. Keep guessing. Right? That's all I can say. Just keep guessing. Anything else?
Marshall.
It's
She is a
my body.
A nobody.
South-
She just said
I
it.
do what I want with
a nobody. I thought you said my body.
I have
Or did she say
control
nobody?
She said nobody.
over-
No way.
Yeah. Right when you said she is, she goes nobody.
It's my body. I do what I want with my body.
See, she said my body,
I
not
have
no.
no control over.
Real quick. She is a South Texas former political candidate. She's run for Congress. She's run for state representative. She's tried to run all over as many
She's run for
different
sheriff.
She ran for sheriff. She ran for mayor. All unsuccessful. She tried to be. She tried to run it with different parties: Democrat, Republican, Independent, Green Party, and she's notorious. She's done drugs while on live.
Oh yeah.
She got beat up
Straight up
2 years
crackhead.
ago, Christmas Eve, 2020, right? 2020, yeah. And back then it was one story of what happened, but it's evolved into she's pointing at one guy who paid people to beat her up, and there's a conspiracy against her. She is a consummate victim. She's a professional victim, and she will not accept responsibility for the stuff that she's gone through. Which is, what is it? Are we at a dozen arrests now? A dozen, maybe? A dozen or 13 or something like that.
The AOC of RGV.
The AOC of the RGV. That's one way to put it. And a very entertaining person. You can go back and catch the VT Chronicles. Start last year. There's a lot of good stuff there. All right, let's keep going with this because I'm short on time.
Gifts that people give me. Okay. You and your hate pages and your people on your hate pages have no control over that. Mr. and Mrs. Hater, whoever you are, we'll go live whenever you want. We'll go live whenever you want. Okay? Like and subscribe and when I'm live again, or if you're watching right now, we can go live. Believe me. I would love, whether it's the man or the lady or both of y'all that hate me, you could both be right here on this part of the screen. Okay. I just want the American people to hear, and listen to, right? And see the nuances of the faces of the people that dislike me. Okay. Because y'all are real brave on the hate pages. Like super brave. And so now this lady, I don't know if she's still alive, but she was saying something like, I don't know, talking about this and that and speculation, this and that. The one that I tell you is not going to win for mayor. And this some lady was going around a restaurant talking bad about people. And then they said, a vote for this person, my competitor. It's like if you are voting for her to be mayor. And you know what one of them told her? One of them literally told her if Vanessa was running, I would vote for her. So it backfired on her. And a lot of those customers at that restaurant didn't like that they were being solicited in that way. She's not even like that with the owners. She doesn't have it like that with the owners of the business. Nobody went to your meet and greet because they just didn't want to go. They didn't. You know how you say that I have failed at everything? Honey, that's what happens. That's what happens when you finally get to where you want to be. It's the failures and how you get back up again. But I have never, ever had a meet and greet where no one showed up. And sometimes it has been in bad weather. Ever. People didn't even want your free food.
So now her meet and greets are better than anybody else's meet and greets.
Oh yeah, remember the one where John showed up?
That was the most famous meet and greet.
Hell yeah, it was.
Come on now. Now do you all understand why whenever you all ask me about that Ravenville candidacy for mayor, now do you know why I tell you that that candidate is a non-factor? If it goes into a runoff, which hopefully it doesn't, hopefully the best person will get 51% and we can end it right there, right? But if it does go into a runoff, you're going to see exactly how right I was when you see how many votes that person got. That I'm telling you is a non-factor. And right then and there, that will show you how much of a non-factor in that election she has always been. Ever since she took the oath to, run.
Oh yeah, she
Seriously.
did one at the
The other
Toucan
day,
Lounge,
I
right?
heard that she said that she wouldn't talk to anybody again that she's ever talked to before and then gotten into cahoots with, but that she would talk to one person again, and that would be me. We never talked, ever. We never talked. What is wrong with you? To this day, I believe you and John Allen were the ones that seriously got those people to beat up my face. Me and you never had it like that, ever. I was talking with your nephew and I was like, who's this lady that has your last name? And he's like, oh, that's my tia so-and-so. And I said, well, your tia so-and-so is saying some really ugly things about me and she doesn't even know who I am. So I'm going to ask her why she's saying those things. We were never friends. We were never talking. So we will never talk, ever. Because I'm still hoping that you and John Allen and Bill Levadas and that people that I believe got those other kids, younger adults that are doing time for the crime against me, those, I believe that you were one of those three and maybe 4 or 5 others. So there's that. And why is the hate pages, oh my goodness, why are the hate pages literally making my teeth yellow? Like, there is no filter here, and my teeth are not that yellow.
Who's making her teeth
Why
yellow?
are y'all making my teeth look like I'm like they're butter teeth? They're not. What's wrong with y'all? People think I have that hateful lady for like, I don't know how long was saying that I wear dentures. These are my real teeth. No cavities, no fillings. If I put veneers on, it's gonna look ridiculous. So why are you making my teeth dark? Why are you distorting my pictures and my face like that? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. So that's what I have to say about that. And I'm glad that the Zamora family is finally getting justice. When I told y'all the other day, I know a lot of y'all didn't really believe me, and a lot of the leaders in Willacy County didn't believe me. But when I told you about the newest U.S. prosecutor, United States prosecutor of the Southern District, opened up his headquarters in McAllen, and they're going to start cracking down.
Okay,
on
Bam.
public
So,
corruption. You
or
best
anybody
believe
who's had a
their eyes are on
boo
this
job,
thing, because there's
would
a
you have that?
systemic problem there.
For how long are you like
Systemic
covered up or
problem.
tightened up
And
or
it has been there for
roped off or whatever
years,
you call it?
even before it happened to me.
Well, it depends. I don't
But
know if she
most
has
of them have been isolated cases.
I can't remember the name of them.
Because most of the time
They're
it
kind of
only
like
happened one
drainage
time to one
bulbs
person.
where
But with
there's
me,
still like
with me, it absolutely
an
showed
air
the
hose, kind
pattern
of
in
like a
pockets.
see-through
Mhm.
plastic air hose
I
in her
promise you.
skin going down to a
So I don't
bulb
know
that
if y'all read
collects
about that,
drainage,
but
and
there
it's
was a
Right.
gentleman that has
blood and
died in police
other
custody,
fluids that it
and
collects, and you have to empty these
apparently
bulbs out every day. I don't know if
he
she
didn't get
has
medical
these
attention,
because I've
and
never
apparently,
seen anybody right after an
um,
augmentation.
you know,
Now, since I had
they were
like
laughing the entire
a
time.
mat, I don't know what it's
Right?
even called, where
So
they
I hope
removed like a
that
lot
they
of
get
my stuff.
justice.
I had these drainage things, and I
And
had to have them for
I'm
2
hoping that the
weeks.
family doesn't settle, and that because a
Just
jury,
wondering
I
how
promise.
soon it might be before you get a chance to see if the crookedness was adjusted or not.
She can show her. Well, I would say she's going to be swollen for a good week and a half to 2 weeks. And remember, Madonna, what the Golden Globe, I think it was, where she got up on stage and nobody recognized her.
Yeah.
That's because she just had plastic surgery on her face like 2.5 weeks before. Well, her face was still swollen. So I
Oh,
guess,
that way she was all like round.
yeah,
She looked like a dried up apple. You ever see
exactly.
the faces carved into an apple and they let it
Yeah.
dry?
Her
Like a
face was
shrunken
still
head.
swollen. So depending on the severity of the surgery, the swelling can last several weeks.
You will give you so much more.
And that's
So
another
much
reason for
more.
the
They will give
compression
you so much
garments.
more money than any settlement that you will get, especially after they see the evidence. I promise you. I promise you.
So she just said this.
So I hope that they get justice. And I'm hoping that the family doesn't settle, and that, because a jury, I promise you, will give you so much more. So much more. They will give you so much more money than any settlement that you will get, especially
Well, this
after
is
they
what
see
Barb
the
just
evidence.
typed, or the bomb just
I
typed.
promise you. I promise you. There is not a jury. If what the article states is the truth, there's not a jury on the planet that's not going to give you double or 3 times or 4 times as much as you would have gotten if you would have settled and not taken it to trial. I know what I'm telling you. So,
Oh, Robin, send her 50
I guess
cents.
that's it.
She can buy a
I'm
candy
gonna let
bar.
y'all go, and I guess I'm gonna let the haters keep on, I don't know, speculating. Right? Right?
Right.
Right, right, right.
Right. Right.
All right. Y'all take care and be well. Hello, Mandy Stamper, Celeste, ¿cómo estás? Miss Joyce Allen, how are you? Miss Michelle Lee Clompton Tovar, Joanne Alcantar, Miss Christina Canales, Raylene, how are you? Maria Domagase, ¿cómo estás? Cynthia Marie Carter, Tina Marrow, how are you? Christina Summers, Maria Anita Rangel, Melda, how are you doing? Diana, how are you?
Oh, yeah, I just seen the ceiling fan somebody was talking about.
Diana Becerra, sorry. Debbie
Is that at
Foster,
a
¿cómo
hospital or at a
estás?
recovery center
Ms.
or?
I don't know.
Valenzuela
Back it up a
again.
couple of
Hi, Miss Cece.
seconds
Good
there.
morning to you. Good afternoon. Anita Rangel, Nelda, how are you doing? Diana, how are you?
Oh,
Can
How are you?
once it
Maria
pops up, can you
Gamacasa,
pause
¿cómo
it?
estás? Cynthia Marie Carter, Tina Marrow, how are you? Christina Summers, Maria Anita Rangel, Nelda, how are you doing? Diana, how are you?
All right. So I don't think it's a hospital because I've never seen a ceiling fan in a hospital.
okay, that's fair. Yep.
It's got to be. I don't think it's her house.
She's got green walls, doesn't she? If I remember correctly.
Now she could be, and I'm assuming I don't know, but she could be at like a recovery in Mexico where she had the surgery. Don't know. Just kind of throwing that out there.
Hmm.
Diana Becerra, sorry. Debbie Castro, ¿cómo estás? Ms. Valenzuela again. Hi, Miss Cece. Good morning to you. Good afternoon. Miss Christina Summers, Caroline Gallego, ¿cómo estás? They were saying, so on my last live video, when that couple, it's either the man or the husband or both the husband and the wife that don't like me, they're white folks, and it matters. It matters when you behave that way in 2023 towards a woman.
All right, I got 3 minutes,
color,
and then I'm
which I
gonna have to
am.
cut this because I got an interview at
Those are
8
Latino.
o'clock tonight.
Those days are gone,
But I'll come back to
Mr. and
this.
Mrs. So-and-so haters.
Even though it's almost over.
Those days are gone. It's not cool to hate. It's not. Okay? It's not. And those little words, that's fighting words. So get on live with me the next time you see me live. Believe me. I want everybody to see both you and your husband or each one of you together. It don't matter. Believe me, I can deal with both of you at the same time. I just want everybody to actually see you and hear you. And let them figure out from syllable 1 out of each of your mouths who is the most reasonable out of all 3 of us. Okay. And I guess that's all I have to say. I'm going to go ahead and deactivate again. All right. Does anybody have any questions? Anybody?
Any questions? Nope, I'm going to skip.
Well,
skip.
that was a lot to swallow. I
understood
understood about 3% of what she said.
With all the, because the people that hate and are doing this kind of things and they're saying these kind of things, people should know who you are. You should know who you are. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Right.
I'm sorry.
All right. And isn't it weird how Mr. that man, my stalker, that was arrested for harassing somebody else, John Allen? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh.
You know, her and John Allen got a hard on for each other.
Something's going on there.
The obsession is, it's so. It just gives me dirty old man vibes, like so bad. So bad. So, is that it? I am so happy that the Zamora family, you know, they're watching the prosecution right now. They're watching the prosecution with this young. I don't know what they're thinking. Like, I'm at the state level. I'm untouchable. That is precisely the scenario of law enforcement weaponizing themselves.
All right, I got to cut this short. Even though she's only got a minute left.
Law enforcement escalating.
I've got somebody waiting for me. I've got an 8 p.m. interview with a candidate here in Brownsville. So, you guys want me to come back to this later? I can go back to this later. Bam, you're going to be asleep, so I know you're.
I will probably be in bed.
Yeah, you are excused.
Oh wow, there you have that. I'm excused, ladies and germs.
You're excused. So that was the first premiere edition of What's in the Water.
You know, I just thought of something real quick. Vanessa needs to apply to CNN.
To CNN.
Because with the lies that come out of her mouth, boy, she could really spread it because she believes that shit that comes out of her mouth. She could really sell it on CNN.
Well, that's they like to fake news over there on CNN.
They do, and she can spew that fake news.
All right, I gotta go, y'all.
All right, y'all. Have a good night. I see you later.
If you guys, okay, later, Bam. If you guys want to come back to this later, feel free to put it in the comments, and maybe we'll come back to it tonight. All right, thanks for tuning in. Talk to you later.